Yeah, a little bit of a delay. That's okay. That's okay. One, two, check 1, 2. I'm just waiting to go live on phone. Then once we're live on the phone, then we're ready to start. Today we're live over there. We're live over here. Today we're gonna talk about progress charts.
Have you got messages?
Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's check it out. All right, chill out. That looks pretty good. We're going to talk about, whenever Ruhani pops in, we'll talk about progress charts. And we'll use her chart as a progress chart. Let's pull up the astrology for today and see what's going on. I might pull up my chart. I was thinking about it. We looked at Gina's chart yesterday, and I was all, oh, those planets are making an aspect to Gina's ascendant, like a very favorable aspect. And my sun is at 23 degrees, so it would behoove me, perhaps, to have a look and see if anything's going to happen to me. Oh, it's also Jasmine's birthday, I think. Oh, no, Jasmine's a Taurus, right? We're in Gemini season? No, I can't remember. I think it's Jasmine's birthday today. Anyways, one sec. Sonny, there we go. That looks like me. Yeah, I gotta see if anything's happening to me. Hey, Gingie, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. Hey, Deets, I hope everything is super cool with you. So, we're just taking it easy. I said I'd come on, come on. I want to come online more at lunchtime to hang out with some of you guys. Things are changing very quickly in my life. My life has changed. The fog I was in is clearing up. I feel a lot better. I'm happy that I didn't get involved in other situations. Like, I'm really gotta tell you guys, this fog is clearing up in my head. I feel emotionally much better. I didn't go to the gym yet today, but I'm back at the gym. And in the last, I started practicing my sax again. I started playing music again. So, like, we'll see. I'm ramping up. We'll see how things play out. We'll see what I decide to do. But I have started practicing a little bit again. And we'll see. Because if I go to New Orleans, might as well play some music. Before I go to Florida, I'm going to play some music. So, like, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. I talked to Gina a while ago about this, what I'm going through. And I was like, I can read a lot of stuff. I can take in a lot of information. But what I can't do is I can't really push information out. I can't really write. I can't really make any music. I was depressed and I was mourning and I was going through my grieving stages and I couldn't really, push energy out. I couldn't make videos for you guys. It was really difficult. But now I feel a freshness in the air, so to speak. And so I feel pretty good. And I'm packing everything up and I'm getting ready to go. It's packing things up is a challenge, yeah. And I'm still waiting for some money, right? I'm still waiting for some money. Hopefully it arrives before anything happens to Tina so that I have a lot of money to go save her, help her out again. And that's about it. Hey, James, I hope you're having an amazing day. Yeah, the fog's thin, man. I feel significantly better. And so I just feel better. So it's not, we're not in the clear yet. Like I said, astrologically, and we're not in the clear, and we don't start anything new until like the second week of June. And that's when life really takes off. But right now, you guys should be doing what I'm doing. You should be at the gym. You should be cleaning up the house. You should be practicing. You should be studying. And, you should be getting ready to blast off. It's going to be a hell of a summer, guys. I think, listen to this, listen to this. I was thinking about it. And this is going to be a hell of a summer. So it's going to be a hell of a lot of summer. If my money arrives in time, it's going to be a hell of a summer. If it doesn't, it's going to be a hell of a summer. So it's just different ways of looking at things. What else do you guys need to know? So that's what everybody should be going through, right? It's a lot of karma. It's a lot of karma. and it's a lot of, you know, each other's karma bumping into each other. And it's like it's everybody's karma is kind of stepping on each other's karma, and it's a little bit tricky. And astrologically, it's going to be incredibly good and incredibly bad at the same time. Such is life, right? Okay, let me pull this up and I'll show you guys. Here, we'll use my chart. We'll use Ruhani when she gets in here. So what's going to happen to Sonny? What's going to happen to Sonny? So this is, everything is over here at 23 degrees. You guys can see it. Oh my God, what the hell is going to happen to Sonny? What the fuck is going to happen to me? Oh no, Beyonce. What's going to happen to me? Oh no. All of this stuff is happening behind the scenes. Right? Like if I were to read this as a horoscope, I'll read it for you guys as a horoscope. I'll look at this and then we'll guess the cards. But we'll also do it the way we do it. I'll use my chart to show you guys the transits. So I pulled my chart up because my sun is at 23 degrees. And a bunch of you have planets at 23 degrees. So like it's 23 to 25 degrees. So no longer 22 degrees. Okay, guys? 22 degrees, it's now a separating aspect. But 23, 24, 25 degrees, that's still an applying aspect. You guys got it? So like 22 degrees, it's separating aspect, but the other guys, 23, 24, 25, it's an applying aspect. And that's this conjunction right there. That's that conjunction right there. And that conjunction is the cuckoo bananas conjunction. What it's really doing is the sun is shining on something unusual, right? Or something unexpected, or something that was a little eccentric, or a little cuckoo bananas, or a little bit weird, or something that you just didn't expect that to happen, but it happened. So like, what are you going to do? And so can you keep this in check? Like, can you keep this in check? Can you not be weird for like one day? Actually, not really. Not really. This is an interesting transit. You guys should expect, especially if you guys have anything at 23 degrees, something weird is about to happen. So, like, it's going to happen. So for Gina, something weird at a distance is about to happen. And something with higher, you know, something, or something's weird was going to happen. Or she's going to meet somebody who's like just weird. For me, this is happening in the 12th house behind the scenes. So something weird is going to happen behind the scenes for me in the 12th house, right? Or something weird is going to be exposed in a 12th house kind of vibe. I don't know, man. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, I'm looking. I'm just, is anything messed up in the backyard? I don't think so, yes. I mean, I pulled out all the weeds, and the way I did it sort of ended up with more weeds. That was pretty weird. It's really weird. Like, it rained, and I guess I kind of grew the weeds a bit. So like, instead of getting rid of the weeds, I kind of grew more weeds. But like, I'm learning how to, you know, I'm going back to living in a condo. Will I leave me alone? And so something weird is going to happen. Something weird. Now, not only is it happening in my 12th house, it's happening opposite my sun. And when it's been my experience, when that happens, that tends to be a relationship situation when something's directly opposite your sun. Ginger's midheaven is at 23 degrees. So yeah, something very, yeah, that's an angle in your chart, Ginger. So watch out when you're driving. Watch out for unusual things with authority figures. Watch out for the police. I don't think it's anything negative. It could be weird, like the police stop you and give you a toaster. It's like, wow, that was weird, man. It's like it's going to be weird like that. So, but you know, for other things, right? Because it's the midheaven, right? The top of the chart. Something outside is going to be a little weird, or maybe something weird happened at the reunion. Right, because it was applying aspect. Maybe something weird happened at the reunion where, like, you were like, "Wow, that's weird." so like, but that's what's going on. For me, it's behind the scenes, And for me, it's in the relationships. So, and for relationships, I'm going through this weird relationship with my first wife. And it's, you know what, guys, I'm going to tell you something. It is, I expected something a lot bigger on a much more grandiose scale. I sincerely expected something much bigger. However, I'm going through a lot of I am actually going through a lot of these little adjustments in relationships. And it's a little strange, right? What's happening is a little strange. And so that is what's happening. As far as the 12th house is concerned, that's stuff behind the scenes. Stuff that I don't really see. Stuff that's happening in my absence. Well, I'm 100% waiting for a check, man. It's why I'm just sitting here. I'm just waiting for a check. And that's stuff that's behind the scenes, right? That's kind of Venus in the 12th house. I expect when this stuff pops into Gemini, right? When that stuff makes it over to Gemini, I expect to get my money and I'll be out. So I'll be gone. Hey, Ru, what's up? What did you do? Oh my God, Ruhani. First thing Ruhani did is piss off the machine. Like, oh man. Ruhani can't date a computer scientist. She keeps pissing off the machine. It's like, don't say that, Sonny. I love the machine. I love machines. All right, calm down. Calm down. I brought my own USB cable. All right, everybody calm down. How do I connect to the Wi-Fi? Those are all good questions. In time. Ruhani, we're just talking about the transits, about what's going on, and I'm looking at my chart to see what's happening right now. But your chart's up. So whenever this Stream Elements thing, whenever the bot untimes you out in a couple of minutes, we'll look at your chart. It's already here. It's already pulled up. It's all set to go. All right, I'll do a little collective reading for everyone in the meantime. So that's the deal, guys. 23 degrees is under attack, and that's the action. So that's going on. So that's a big deal. The other big deal is here. Those guys fighting it out. And those guys, today's only Tuesday. And so these aspects are going to, so let me just show you guys something. So this is going to be a separating aspect after today. Okay, that's separating, but this is applying towards the weekend as we get closer to the weekend, and then this is applying like right now. So there are unusual things in love, like very unusual things in love, but there's also a lot of competitive stuff out there. I think if you're waiting to get a job or something, you're going to get unexpected money, right? Unexpected money, unexpected situation in love. It is going to be weird. I remember the last time I went through something similar to this. It was weird. It really was. And so like, I was like, what the hell? I'll tell you exactly what happened the last time we went through this. Oh, Ruhani. I'll tell you, the very last time when I went through this, it was such an unusual situation. It was the first time Brandy and I were getting divorced, and we're in court, and Brandy won. She got everything she wanted. The first time we were getting divorced, she got what she wanted, and then, but in the Venus-Uranus situation, something unusual in your love life. She said she wanted a continuance. She wanted to stay it off, to come back and to think about it and come back another day. And the judge was like, but you won. What's to think about? You won. Like, this is it. You won. You got everything you want. We agree. Sonny's an asshole. Take it all. And she's like, I want to think about it. And the judge is like, what? And my lawyer is like, what? And I'm like, what? And so that's what last time that happened. So I'm kind of expecting something like that to happen. I'm kind of expecting Tina to phone me from the mental. I'm kind of expecting that I have to go down and marry Tina to get her out of the mental hospital. It's kind of what I'm expecting to happen. But it hasn't happened yet, so cross your fingers. Hopefully she can find someone else to do that for her. And I'm just joking and I'm just teasing. Everybody's going to be fine. But that is what happened last time. So I do expect something a little crazy like that to happen. And it was after that. Hey, Christine, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. So it was after that that my lawyer at the time said, Sonny, you should go talk to your wife. Before she gets herself into trouble, which she clearly was trying to, you should go talk to her. And then we ended up getting back together. And then we ended up getting divorced again. And so, like, there you go. So there you go. Because for some reason, that chick and I have to do everything twice. So, all right, next. All right, here we go. So that's the deal. Everybody calm down. Hey, man, so I'm telling you this. I just told you those anecdotes because that is what is happening right now. That's the transit that's happening. And I expect in my life something a little bit weird like that to happen. But for everyone else, the energy is going to play out differently depending on your personal chart. And we started talking about this because yesterday it lines up very auspiciously for Gina's chart. So yeah, something unexpected is going to happen to her. I'm pretty sure something unexpected is going to happen to me. So like, and that's the deal. Oh man. All right. In addition to that, you know, you guys that are down and around, you know, the bunch of Scorpios here, you guys are like Ruhani and Christine are down around 10 and 11 degrees, right? Scorpio's down around 10, 11 degrees, or anyone, okay? Anyone down around 10, 11 degrees, my moon's there, right? Watch out, because that's where the Mars in Aries is going to jam that up, right? So if your moon, like my moon is 11 degrees Scorpio. So my moon is going to inconjunct this energy. So I'm going to feel a little bit floaty, energetic, floaty, pushed around, like not pushed around, but not, you know, like I'm going to have to make adjustments. All the Scorpios down low, all right? All the Scorpios, there's relationship stuff happening with the Scorpios, and there is a little bit of like a lot actually, Mars in Aries, that's serious inconjunct energy. It's going to make Scorpios busy. They're going to be running around a lot. They're going to be doing a lot of errands. Scorpios are going to be cleaning the house. They're going to be focused on their day-to-day life. They're going to go back to the gym, and they're going to work on some good habits. That's what's going on. That's what's happening to Scorpio. And it's going to be pretty intense. Scorpios are going to make some major day-to-day decisions. So guys, Ruhani, Christine, you guys are going to make some, oh yeah, Mike is 10 degrees Pisces, right? You guys are going to make some real life-changing decisions in the next couple of days. And by this time next week, you're not going back. And that's the deal. That's how astrology works. That's how, you know, we crossed and, wow, you're moving tomorrow? No way, go astrology. Wait, are you moving in or out? What are you moving? Are you moving in with your husband or out with your husband? I just teasing you, Christine. Oh man, I better not tease a Scorpio like that. I better watch what I say with Christine. She'll hit me with 5-pound weight. It's like, all right, next. Okay, so you guys got it? You guys got it? On Sonny's way, you're moving to a nice house here? In with husband. Right on. Super congrats, Christine. Super congrats. I'm just teasing. Oh, man. Man, if you guys lived in this neighborhood, that'd be so fun. If anybody lived in this, that'd be fun. All right, here we go. Guys, got it? So Scorpios are changing their day-to-day lives right now, right? Scorpios are moving. They're upgrading the house. They're changing their day-to-day lives, their health and habits. All right, Ruhani, this would be a good time to switch to filtered cigarettes. All right, next. Oh, man. Yeah. Next. Anything else going on in my chart that you guys can see that I have to watch out for? This Pluto's going to be a bitch. This Pluto's going to cause some fuckery, right? This Pluto's going to get down to 1 degree. Right, and the only thing I have really down low in my chart, well, I have, like, I'm gonna have a monster. I'm gonna have a real evil mother. I'm gonna have a real evil. Oh man, Christine, you would love it. You'd love it. All right, here we go. Watch this. So watch this. Watch this. Look what's gonna happen to me. I have something, I don't even know what's like. I have Pluto, Saturn, Pluto, Earth, air trine happening in my chart. This is the one, sort of, the 159 thing we were talking about last night or yesterday with Daniela. This is the 159, the Troika houses. Unfortunately, my Saturn's technically in the 12th house. So it's not technically, you know, but it is kind of. Unfortunately, it's like Pluto and Saturn. Look at Pluto. So like it's going to be, something is changing. Something at a distance, the 9th house, something at a distance is coming back, right? Something at a distance, Pluto's retrograde is coming back. It's affecting my love life, obviously, affecting my travel, affecting me, affecting my Saturn, right? My discipline, my ability to get things done. Oh man, that sucks. All right, so what else is going on? Chiron, Chiron's going to cause a problem soon. Okay, don't worry about it. Chiron's going to cause a problem. Ow. Okay, let's chill it out. So that's the deal, what's going on right now, guys. So that's what's going on right now. Are you worried about anything, Sonny? Pretty much everything, but I'm taking it all in stride. I'm taking it all in stride. Can you guys can see it very clearly in my chart. For the Gemini energy out there, for Gemini risings, you can see very clearly. All of this is the 12th house, right? All of that's transiting the 12th house. There's nothing happening in the first house. Nothing. It's kind of a behind the scenes, get prepared to move forward situation. And shortly, when we enter Gemini season, very shortly, things are going to spring ahead at an incredibly rapid and potentially loosen the zipper kind of rate, depending on how, you know, so it's going to be, everything is going to come out into the open. I'm very happy that, or glad that I didn't end up really starting anything with things last year. Like, I'm really glad that I didn't do the high table podcast with those girls from the weed store, because although it would have been amazing and unbelievably successful, I really want to do something else. Like, I want to do something. And so I'm not quite ready to settle down yet. The reason I sold my music studio and went to Chicago to live with Brandy, as opposed to have Brandy come stay with me in Vancouver, where we had all the jobs, was I felt I'm still too young to sort of retire my career away. And so I wanted to go to Chicago and play music and do it again and be the love hypnotist again. And so I felt I was too young to be living my life on old awards, on old dreams, on old recognition, on old stuff. Because soon, right, in about 5 years, it doesn't really count, right? Used to be's don't make honey, and I still have a lot of gas in the tank. So I'm ready to get out there now and to get back out there. And that's the deal. That's the deal. And my parents, you know, I'm in the process of inheriting this opportunity where I won't have to worry about anything. So I just have to make it there. Like I tell you guys all the time, all you have to do, like, there's a beautiful world waiting. You just have to make it there. And more often than not, we don't actually make it. But I am going to make it. So that's the deal. But anyways, you can see in my chart that it's not quite time to blast off yet. So I'm not stressed about it. You can also see in my chart that I'm going to pick up a sneaky motherfucker. Oh shit, Beyonce, Madonna. You can see after this, right, some kind of violent encounter with the group, or some kind of mass push of some kind of ideology, or some kind of incredible competitive situation that's happening, or maybe a public argument, or I might win an award. I doubt that, but, or, you know, maybe a wish fulfillment of sorts. Anyways, after that, what's going to happen is, like, this is happening on Saturdays. After that, Mars is going to be hanging out in my 12th. And we went over this yesterday. Mars in the... Hey, Tian, I hope you're having a beautiful day. It's great to see you. Mars in the 12th causes problems. Real problems. Cheating in relationships. That's okay. I don't have to worry about that. Death of a partner. It's okay. I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about either. But it's also hidden legal battles. It's about sneaky mofos. It's about people crossing you up behind the scenes. And so I'm going to be going through that. And so I'm going to be going through that very shortly. In addition to that, and you know, I caution you guys when you guys go through it. And Geminis in general are going to be going through that shortly. All right, so Geminis are going to pick up some haters. Be careful with all of that. All right. So that's the energy. That's the collective energy that's happening. That's how it's playing out in my chart. And that's the deal. Scorpios, be cool, man. All right. What else? What else? All right. So that's that. Okay, that's that. That's the energy that's happening this week, one day at a time. Everybody take it easy. Okay, next. We're going to do Ruhani's progressed chart right now. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to take a second and we're going to do a tarot reading for everyone, a collective tarot reading. So let's put it right here and we'll guess the cards, I guess. We'll guess. One sec. All right, as we begin today, I am going to pick the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords for clarity of thought. Even though I have a headache, I'm a little bit hungover. Ace of Swords, clarity of thought. Ace of Wands, clarity of action. Although, like, I'm still waiting, right? That's clearly 3 of Wands. But, like, Ace of Wands, action. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. What about in the Major Arcana, Sonny? Anything good happening up there? Chariot. Things are moving quickly, so the Chariot. And we'll say something is happening at a distance. So I'm going to say Temperance. Although nothing's actually happened to me from a distance. But I'm guessing that. And all of that stuff that's happening behind the scenes, you know what? With all of that stuff happening behind the scenes, I'm actually going to replace... I'm going to replace Chariot with a High Priestess. No, forget Temperance. I'm going High Priestess, not Temperance. Because we only get 4 picks. Because something behind the scenes. All right, there we go. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Chariot, High Priestess. Timestamp. And then we're going to look at Ruhani stuff. All right, I feel good about this. Gingie says, Sun, Star, 10 of Swords, and Judgment. I like them. I've been watching some tarot readers, and they're having different interpretations of some of the cards. You know, some of the negative stuff, you know, like 10 of Swords, they're looking at it in a positive light. They're putting a positive spin on some of the negative cards. It's quite optimistic, actually. I'm not knocking it at all. I'm not knocking it at all. I think it's kind of neat. And I can see why tarot readings are so addictive. I might do more tarot readings, but I really want to come online with you guys. I want to make a little money, and I want to tell jokes during the day. It's just I'm tired today. I'm low energy today, and then I'm just tired today. I got you, Tian. So Wheel of Fortune. Oh, that would be nice. Okay, guys, let's do it. Okay, check 1 2, check 1 2. Man, I was depressed for an entire year. Holy jeez. But you guys don't understand. I don't, again, and money is really stressing me out. You guys can't help either. Like the amount that I was hemorrhaging over the last year, like I had to write checks for like, oh, take another $20,000. Oh, take another 30,000. Like that's what it was going. That's what happened to me in the last year. Yeah, like, and it happened to me last month. And I'm like, fuck, guys, fuck. You know, I'm getting in the car, packing up to go to Florida. Accountant walks across the street and he says, hey, Sonny, I want some, like, this is fucking really happening to me. So, oh my god, oh, it's so stressful. All I need is this. Wait for my little check, and then everything's gonna be fine. It's gonna be. I'm gonna call it an ability check. I know some of you are this or that. It's an ability check. Hey Kayla, I hope you're having a beautiful day. Hey Kayla, we're gonna guess the cards right now. So get those picks in, and it's great to see you. Oh, right on. Tower and the sun. Nice. Oh, that's really pretty, man. There we go. Leave it to the little crab to make us feel better. Anyways, I do feel significantly better. I feel like the fog is gone mostly. And now it's me. Time to lift heavy weights and like run really far. All right, here we go. You're paying on 11 credit cards right now? Holy Jesus. Holy God, that's a lot. TN, that's a lot. We got to pay the credit cards off. We got to pay everything off. I still have to pay the taxes. I have to set money set aside for Tina, obviously. But I still have to pay the taxes. And I have to pay the property tax. Whatever, man. We're adults. We have tax. TN, we're adults. We have expenses. We're adults. We have expenses. I'll shut up. I'll shut up. Let's get back to being in a good mood. Listen to me complain about money. Since when, Sonny? It wouldn't kill you to like, whatever. But seriously, TN, you know a guy's feeling broke when he has to resort to practicing his saxophone to maybe go make some money playing jazz. That you gotta be one broke ass mofo to like reach up, to climb the ladder to the amount of money that a jazz musician makes. 2024. Like that's like whoa. I feel like whoa. Like I didn't climb very hard. Way to put that economics degree to work, Sonny. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. It's not like, oh my God. Oh man. Every single girl in the adult industry makes more money than I make as a musician. Everybody does. Teenagers make more money than I make as a musician. Oh my God. Oh man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh my God. What were you even thinking, Sonny? Oh my God. I told you I am not boyfriend material. Hey, Sonny, can we go to that expensive restaurant? I really wish we didn't. I really wish we didn't. Or we just made that really expensive hotel. I really hope not. It's like, oh my God, it's hilarious. I was telling you guys, I want to do the Groupon stuff in New Orleans. I want to go around the United States and shoot videos doing this Groupon stuff. It'll be fun, like little Groupon dates, because like my father doesn't want me spending all the money. And I was talking to like, listen to this, Tian. I was talking to my first wife. Speed was here a couple of days ago. AJ was helping me with the furniture, and she's like, "Oh, what was I going to tell you? What's the joke in this one?" She looks at me and says, "You know what? You should get a financial advisor to put you on an allowance." Like you get it, like you're really bad with money. Oh man, fuck. Whatever. You knew I was a musician when you got into this. Fuck. What the fuck? That bank thing was just a phase. Working at the bank was just a phase. It didn't take. I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it anymore. That's like Tina becoming a lawyer. It's not gonna happen. Like Tina's not going to law school. I'm not going back to the bank. It's just not gonna happen. All right, here we go. Let's pick the cards. Let's pick the cards. Oh man. Yeah, really. I need to. Oh man. Okay, let's do the cards. Here we go. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Oh, man. What a day. Everything is going to be okay. Once we get out of probate, everything is going to be okay. But I've been waiting for a while. I've been waiting for a while. With financial return, like I can return the investment, like at Costco? No, I'm just joking. I just joking. I have a financial plan. I have an advisor. He's good. He's good. I know everything is cool. Actually, I don't actually have any money. That's the problem. I don't inherit anything for another year. It's right. Just a little thing. I just have a little bit coming to me to get through probate, so I can take care of everything until Melina and I inherit our money. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'll be fine. Oh, wait, Tien, this was the joke. This was the joke. The joke wasn't that I'm bad with money, right? That's not the joke. I'm generous, okay? I'm generous. I'm very generous. And so there's a difference. And I'm also prosperous as well. And I'm good at what I do. So I'm not, you know, the joke was, it wasn't, hey, Sonny, you're really bad with money. That wasn't the joke. The joke was I was looking at her, and our son is there, and he's watching her talk to me like this, and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Because what are you talking about? You know what's going on. and she's like, and I'm like, "What are you?" I'm like, "Speed. What are you really afraid of? I'm gonna spend all my money on chicks and booze," and she's like, yes, that's exactly what I'm afraid of. You're going to spend all your money on chicks, on girls and alcohol, which is what I've been doing, which is exactly what I've been doing. For those of you who have been generous with each other's time, has been so generous with your time, spending time with me, you will know I have been spending my money on alcohol and chicks and booze. Next. I'm a guy. What do you want? I'm a guy. You think Speed doesn't know me? I've known Speed since I was like 14 years old. It's like she knows me better than anyone else. Speed and Brandy know me better than anyone else in the entire world. I gotta tell you guys something. Your ex-wife, she knows you pretty good. Like, all right, here we go. Let's do some cards, and then we'll go check out Ruhani's thing. First up. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. She's like, you know, you need a financial advisor and they should put you on allowance because you're bad with money. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What part of opening up a bar in Thailand is a bad investment? And she just looks at me like she looked at me like I lost my fucking, like a camel just shit inside my skull. like, what are you thinking? You're gonna go to Thailand and open a bar? I'm like, yeah, what's wrong with that? And she's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, man, I was mourning. Leave me alone. I'm open to business ideas right now. Oh my god, you should have seen Speed. Oh my god, it was hilarious. Oh man. All right, next. Let's move on. Let's move on. X for a reason. We don't see eye to eye anymore. Next. I have people take care of me. You guys really think I'm the adult in my life? There's like no fucking way. There's like no fucking. Hey, Sonny, you need an adult. No shit. No shit. You know what? I need an adult. I also need some shoes. I can also use some shoes. Fuck. Like. But one thing at a time. All right, next. Let's get back to these cards. I have no idea why you guys would think I'm the one in charge. Like, there's no way. I'm not even president of the company. It's okay. Here we go. Everyone calm down. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Chariot, High Priestess. Summoning all angels, demons, and crazy mofos in between. Dun 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 dun. And all hot chicks. Summoning all angels, demons, crazy mofos, and hot OnlyFans girl in between. Dun 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 dun. The Hermit. Oh, that didn't work out very well. That didn't work. The Hermit is the opposite of what we're going through. The Hermit, figure it out. Don't make it weird. Figure it out. Right? The Hermit, he's looking for his thing. This card is about looking inwards. Right? The key to the card, the keys to this card are the light, right? Trying to find the light and trying to find the way, right? The rod is the way. Next, 9 of Pentacles reversed. Ay, ay, ay. So watch your money, right? Oh, any of you guys say these cards? The Hermit, no. 9 of Pentacles, no. Watch out for your money, guys. Right? 9 of Pentacles, she's supposed to have it all together. The working girl, right, does it, puts in the hours, puts in the time, gets it done. Maybe walks the dog in the afternoon. Like, does all of this stuff. Anyways, it looks like you have to find a plan, look inward to find what it is that you want to do. Perhaps for a vocation or, to make the place look nicer. Oh, shit. 6 of Cups. Damn it. 6 of Cups. This is like a soulmate connection or someone from the past coming back. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Someone from the past is coming back, guys. 6 of Cups. Ginger, we should have said this card for Ginger for her reunion. Huh, interesting. Hey, Mike. 6 of Cups. Check it out. 2 of Pentacles. Juggling money and bills. Nice. That's a good one. Okay, here we go. Next, let's just read the oracles as we go through it. Hey, CCT Tarot, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. This is our little collective Guess the Cards reading. Next, wow, there's love. Okay, man, like astrologically, there's love in play here. Like, very seriously, there's love. Oh, wow, there really is. There's astrologically, there's love this week. There's love and there's breakup energy this week. There's violence, so be careful. Wow, Visa. Shit, I might be traveling. Oh, man, pay off the credit card. Visa, pay off the credit card, pay off the credit card. And there's a snake. So everybody watch out for the snake. Oh, man. All right, next, let's keep going with the cards. Next, the World. Oh, wow. No one said the World card? You see this reading here? I'm not in tune with this reading at all. This reading looks like moving on with things, dealing with someone from the past, someone you had a connection with, taking care of the money, figuring it out. This is moving on, right? Finishing off a thing. Oh, the Empress. Shit. The one day I don't say the Empress. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Well, the Empress is reversed. So, oh, Ruhani said the Empress. Hey, Ruhani, good guess. Ruhani says the Empress. Nice. Nice job, Ruh. Okay, Ruhani gets the Empress. So here we go. Oh, man, I almost said the Empress and I changed it. Here we go. Creative block, right? Someone's being a little selfish. It's reverse impatient. Someone's being impatient, right? But you're moving on to a new cycle here. The Hierophant. Reverse. Someone's being a real dick about it as well. Oh, I didn't say this card either. All right, that's all right. This is a pretty strong reading here. All right, next. So watch out for it, guys. New beginnings. By the book, right? Try and be by the book. Someone's going to be very stubborn. Oh, shucks, there's a sugar mama. That might be me. I might be the sugar mama. There's a sugar mama. Someone's doing some magic. And whoa, the Gingie fish. The Gingie fish. Take everything in moderation. Right? The Gingie fish means someone's got your back. You're well protected. So guys, regardless of what's going on, right? It looks like there's a problem here. Something from the past is coming back, but you're letting it go. And moving on, watch your money, watch out for the snake, and someone's going to have your back. Here we go. Last 2 cards. Last 2 cards. Here we go. Here we go. Bam! The 2 of Wands. Oh, I was thinking 3 of Wands, right? 2 of Wands. It's reversed, right? So you're going to have to work on yourself. Work on yourself. Maybe you're not ready to move out yet. Maybe you're not ready to do your thing. Oh, TN. Oh, yeah. Hey, Anessa. I hope you're having an amazing day. With the, here we go. Here we go. Next, and finally, last card. King of Cups reversed. Oh, watch out. Cold, bad advice. King of Cups is actually pretty good unless it's reversed. And then it's cold, bad advice, emotional manipulation, moodiness. Just be careful out there today, guys. Any last messages for everyone? Oh, wow, Dr. P. Oh, wow. So you guys are going to develop an interest in an older woman. So there you go. Dr. P. Or get out there and get some counseling. If you're a narcissist and you're in the process of devaluing everyone you talk to, go talk to a Dr. P, man. Oh, shit, there's travel. Oh, my God, there is travel. Or maybe Pam's going to come and visit me. And help me. Maybe Pam's going to come and help me pack up the furniture. All right, here we go. And finally, for everybody, good news, good news, good news. Wow, super lucky. All right, there you go. There you go. And finally, I know what this one is already. And finally, for everyone, especially all of the new people back there who might have, you know, come to know the sunny side here from other platforms. Oh, yeah, there's an OnlyFans girl coming into play, and she's sweet. Oh, she's smart. She's going to give me the diabetes. Looking at this girl, kissing this girl, going to give me the diabetes. They're going to take my foot. Oh, man, but she's sweet like, oh, molasses, heavy on the asses. Oh, nice. All right, everybody chill out. Let's go back and do some more astrology. That's our mid-show fuck around. Oh, my God. You've been feeling loose in the zipper, Mike? Have you tried button flies? I tend to wear button flies a lot, especially in the summer. I'm definitely not loose in the zipper, although I'm also, you guys also know that I'm not no friends with benefits, right? You know, you would think I would be into friends with benefits, but like for all the newcomers here, if you're thinking, oh wow, I'm gonna get jiggy with Sonny, I'm gonna be friends with Sonny with benefits. Oh yeah, we're gonna go have some fun. I'll tell you guys something. It's been brought to my attention that there really aren't a lot of benefits to knowing me. So like, we could play, but I'm warning you, there are not a lot of benefits. Oh, and we often get caught. Oh, and it's fucking expensive. All right, next. Everyone calm down. Everyone calm down. Oh, man. You guys hang out with Pisces Tarot. There are a lot of benefits for hanging out with him. Or hang out with Ruhani. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. They're not only benefits to knowing Ruhani. There are so many benefits to knowing Ruhani. She's like a points card. So like Ruhani is like arrow miles. Yeah, I don't mean it like that. I mean it like that. Okay, everybody stop it. You're making the top of my head itch. And between my legs. Calm down. Everyone calm down. There are no benefits to knowing Sonny. There are no benefits to being my friend. But Ruhani, she is like a goddamn points card. Entertaining? What? You need a Scorpio wingman when you go out? What, someone to park the car? It's like, what do you need? Someone to date the ugly girl? What? Someone to pay? What? There's a lot of this. What? I'm a Scorpio. Now I'm afraid. I'm a good wingman. I'm a great wingman. I won't take your chick. I won't talk to anybody. I'll just sit at the table, no problem, and watch everybody's drinks and probably pay. So, I have fans. I play sax. That's good. I'm good at board games. All right, everybody chill out. Everybody chill out. All right, next. Let's go look at Ruhani's progress chart. Oh, man. What do you mean you can't talk like a Scorpio? You can't say, hey, bend over and make me feel like equal to... Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. We're playing nice with the algorithm today. We're playing nice with the algorithm today. Uh-huh. Here we go. Beyonce. Bron. All right, whatever. Here we go. Ruhani's up. So in astrology, timestamp, then we're going to do our thing. All right, Ru, let's do it. And congratulations on getting the cards right. Okay, here we go. So there's a thing in astrology called progressed charts. And there are a number of different ways to progress a chart. And it's exactly what it sounds like. This is not to be confused necessarily with a Hellenistic astrology, which is called a profection or something like that. I don't really know what it's called. Like, I know what they're doing, but it's not really something that I follow for reasons, and I'll explain it to you. And so this is a progressed chart. Now, Ruhani was born on November 3rd, 1995. And this is what her chart looks like. So this is Ruhani's natal chart. And you can see she's born November 3rd, right? November 3rd, 1995. And to show you guys something, so this is the snapshot. This is the picture of the day she was born, right? This is her natal chart. Not relocated, you know, this is her. In a minute, I might take a minute and read some of the placements we have here just for some fun. But first I want to explain progressed charts. So we do 1 day for every 1 year. So this is the first year she's born. This is her natal year. And then for the next year, we move the chart forward 1 day. So that this is going to be at 11 degrees. Instead of 10 degrees, it's going to be at 11 degrees. And in 2 years, it's going to be at 12 degrees. And in 3 years, it's going to be at 13 degrees. And that's going to happen with all of everything in the chart, including the ascendant. Right? You're going to look different and you're going to change over time. That's the philosophy behind this. It's not the only thing about it, but it's the main philosophy behind this. Now, before everything moves forward a little bit, and I show you how it all moves forward, I wanted you guys to notice something in the chart. Ruhani she remarkably only has 1 retrograde planet, which is hard to believe, but she's going to be like ridiculously successful. I can't believe you only have 1 retrograde planet. Like, that is like impossible. Nobody has that. All right, next. Oh my God, Ruhani, what that? What? No, 1 retro. Anyways. And it's Saturn retrograde, which means you could be a slack ass. Saturn is retrograde. It means you could be a slack ass sometimes. Anyways, watch this. But I'm bringing it up for the progressed chart, okay, for the progressed. So as all of these planets are progressing in that direction, this Saturn is progressing in that direction because it's retrograde. Right, so it's going to keep moving backwards in the progressed chart until the time it moves forward, and then it's going to start moving forward. So Saturn, you'll see, so in a chart that has retrogrades in it, you'll see that the planet will go backwards, and then it might come forward. So you get some people, in some people's chart, and in addition to that, okay, in addition to that, in the ephemeris, what we're not seeing here is when you were born, maybe 10 days after you were born, right? Venus is going to be here, right? Your Venus is going to be here 10 days after you were born. But what if the next 3 weeks it's retrograde? That's going to put Venus back here. Right? So there's a lot of movement of planets that we have no idea unless we look at the ephemeris, unless you guys have it all memorized, which I know you don't. No, you don't. Hey, Amy, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing, amazing day. Don't get pregnant this weekend. Don't get pregnant this weekend unless you want to. You can try. Astrologically, Amy, you should try and get pregnant this weekend, but you shouldn't really get pregnant this weekend. All right, next, unless you want to. Next. Does everybody, hey, Devon, I hope you're having a super sexy, amazing day. It's great to see you. Is everybody cool? Does everybody understand how the planets are moving around? So, okay, the planets are moving around. So it's not easy. You can't just say, oh, this is going to be a certain amount of degrees, or this is going to be a certain amount of degrees, or that's going to happen. Because as we progress the chart, right, we're just going to take Ruhani's chart and we're just going to move it. You'll see as we chug it forward by days, 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, we just have, let's have a look and see if anything's going retrograde. You can see Saturn is moving in that direction, right? And everything else is moving forward. But in other charts, in other people's charts, you'll see when they're progressed, some of the planets don't change. And as such, the progression is locked up. Right? So like you want to achieve certain things, but sometimes the energy goes away, progresses away, and then comes back. So it's not the easiest thing to spot. It's like it's easy to spot, it's easy to see, it's easy to show. But what I mean to say is it's not easy for everyone. Not everyone has an easy life, right? Not everyone, you have to do things to unlock certain energies, right? So that's what's going on. Hey, that's wonderful. Hey, that's wonderful. Congratulations, Devon. Okay, so let's look at Ruhani's charts now. So, okay, so that was Ruhani's initial chart. We're going to put the two of them together. Okay, this is her natal chart. Now, we're going to look at the progress chart. We're going to look at the two of them, and then we're going to put them together, and I'll show you some stuff. So this chart down here, this is Ruhani's natal chart. And this chart up here is Ruhani's progressed chart. Okay, guys, progressed chart. And the chart is progressed to now. So Ruhani started off life as a Scorpio, right? Right there, it's a Scorpio. I'll take a picture of this and I'll draw on it for you guys. And then I'll show you guys something else that we're looking for. So for you guys, this is how you want to use the charts. Hey, Devon. No, man. All right, so you can see, so this is how most people use a progressed chart. Ruhani started off as a Scorpio, and she's progressed to now being a Sagittarius. So, whoops, at the top there. So Ruhani should be feeling more like a Sagittarius. The sun is still right up here in the 10th house, right? It hasn't really progressed that far, but you can see that certain things have progressed, like the node, right? The node and Chiron over here in the 8th house now, right? And they're in Libra. The nodes have progressed to, well, I guess it was always in Libra. Oh, wait, the nodes aren't moving far, but it's progressed to the 8th house, right? The stuff's moving over. So these are some things to take into consideration. The progressed moon, right? Your moon was a Pisces, but your moon has progressed into Aries. You're probably significantly more competitive now than you were when you were a kid. When you were a kid, you were probably very artsy, very dreamy, very romantic, very playful, very much into mental health, liked your dreams. But now you're probably significantly more competitive. We still have, you'll see, and you'll also see that this distance has increased, right? That's increased. What else is going on here? Okay, so that's the main gist of that. Okay, that's the main gist, right? You progressed into an Aquarius. I'm showing you these separate so that you guys can see and remember, because I'm going to put them together in a sec, and I'm going to show you certain things that I used a chart for. So this was a lot of fun. You know, saying things like the progressed moon, the moon is progressed. Oh, no, wait, I have this backward. Oh, no, this is the progression, right? So you've gone from artsy-fartsy to a little bit more competitive, a little bit more assertive, a little bit more going after what you want. A little bit more focused on money, right? The South Node is in the second house now, so you're going to be significantly more focused on money. Your sex life is getting you're far more interested in sex and having fun now with Lilith in the 5th house, far more interested in getting on with babies and making babies. All this energy is still way up here because this stuff doesn't move that fast. But we're going to put them together, and I'm going to show you something. Okay, now we're going to put them together. So it's going to be easier to see when we put them together. So we look at the progress chart on one hand, like just casually, right? So you can see what you've progressed into, the type of person you are now. But when I use progress charts, I look at, obviously, planet-to-planet aspects. I do what I do. I do what I do. All right, check this out. So this is what we're looking for. Is everyone cool with what? Do you guys understand what's going on? So for the most part, when you look at your progressions, you want to say, oh, wow, I used to be this, and now I'm like this, right? That's what most of you guys are going to use this for. Now, for myself, however, we want to sleep, study, school. What? Amy, sleep, study, school. You are trying to get pregnant. Oh my God, the fastest way I can think of getting pregnant is going to the library and trying to study. It's like, oh man. Ames, are you doing another degree? Amy, are you doing your master's degree? Are you doing an MBA? You didn't do an MBA at the post office? Oh my God, that's like, oh man. Oh, you were checking your progressions last week. Yeah, okay, so there's a thing. Okay, so Amy just brought up a good point. Some of the progressions last a full year. So like this is a long time. So that'll pop you into like a season of love. And remember when we read the dates and stuff, we were talking about, when I was reading you some of the notes, some of the houses blur when I read you the notes, right? Because, you know, I'm combining Vedic and Western astrology here. And these houses are going to blur as well. Excuse me. Now, here's what we look for, what I look for to find your season of love. I look for, and money, right? I look for aspects to Venus, obviously. I look for aspects to Venus. And Ruhani's Venus is at 29 degrees, so we look to see if anything is at 29 degrees. And lo and behold, obviously there's not, because she's currently a Scorpio who's not lucky in love. She's a pretty young girl who like gets regular attention from these guys, but this is not her season. But it is, so you can see, right? We look for things that are going to get 29 degrees to her, and there's nothing coming in to affect the 29 degrees at any time, right? So this Venus here in Capricorn isn't getting to 29 degrees Capricorn for a long time, right? For a long time. And the sun is at 9 degrees. So it's not going to get, the sun is at 9 degrees. So it's not getting to 29 degrees for another 20 years. Ruhani's season in love, Ruhani, your season of love was about 10 years ago. So when you were about, so 10 years ago, 2014, Ruhani, 2014 was your season of love. So when I started to get popular on the internet and you started to like sneaky, no, 2014 was your season of love. You were a kid back then. It happens. You were a hot chick. You're a hot kid. But that was your season of love. Now you're kind of moving on from that. You also had a season of love 5 years ago, right? 5 years ago when Venus was at 29 degrees, right? When this Venus progressed to 29 degrees. Oh, it hasn't done that yet. Yeah, well, yeah, 29 Sagittarius. About 5 years ago. So 10 years ago, you had a season of love. And about 5 years ago, you had a big season of love as well. Big. 5 years ago, you were probably super lucky. That's the deal. So that's how the progressions work. So that's how I use progress charts. Because, like, that's how I do it. That's how I do it. So that's the math behind it. That's where it comes from. That's how people tend to use it. And this is how an astrologer uses it. Now, they say that if you can find things like aspects to a debilitated Mercury or aspects to a fucked up moon, then you can find someone going mental and crazy. Like, I'm sure if we progress Tina's chart, we'd see in Tina's chart distressed in the Mercury, a distressed Mercury. She has a distressed Mercury. And we'd see some distress in other parts of her progressed chart. We'd see we would probably see mental illness in Tina's progressed charts, and so we would probably see that. So it was you're back in India. Nice, nice. Is that back when you were young and playing with the snakes? Yeah. Shut up, Sonny. That's okay. Oh man. Oh, Ruhani's going to send me in the mail 1 kick in the balls. So there you go. Hey, so that's the progress chart. Oh, you were in India 5 years ago. Oh, yeah. I was teasing about the snakes. Wow, that's interesting. That's interesting. All right, everybody calm down. So that's what your progress chart is. You're not really close to anything right now. All right, like you're not really close to any season of love according to this kind of thing. Okay, now, listen up. In addition to this is a progress chart, and that's how I use a progress chart. Now, hey, Ruhani, look, do you see this down here? You're going through a progress Saturn return. Do you see how Saturn was retrograde in your natal chart, but in your progress chart, Saturn is moving direct now? Hard work. You should be ready for a lot of hard work. Ready for a lot of hard work and discipline with regards to money, right? For most, you were probably a little bit slack with money, but now you're gonna get really serious. You're gonna get serious with money. These guys don't usually move that much. Because, like, how far is it going to move? Like, seriously, right? These guys don't move much in a month. That's the deal. You have a couple of years left to go. Okay, let me show you guys what I look at. So this is important, but I truthfully, I don't really look at progressions that much anymore. Like, I do, and I don't. I like to look at this stuff. Watch this. I like to look at this stuff. And man, where did it go? I like to look at the dasha periods. Oh, Ruhani, you're from India. You know what the hell you know what I'm talking about. I like looking at the dashas, Ruhani. I like looking at the dashas. I find that that tends to be the focus in life, right? Because they say you only have in the chart what you have in your chart. Amy, you only have in your chart what you have in your chart, and we're trying to unlock some of this stuff in the chart, right? So I like to look at this and say, okay, where are we right now? We're over here in 2023, 24. So right now, you're in your Mercury in Mercury, right? Mercury in Mercury, and then moving towards the sun. So in just simply, I just like Mercury moving towards the sun. So we go to your chart now, And your focus is on Mercury, whoever Mercury is in your chart. Yeah, so Ruhani, so this is it. Look, for this year and next year, you're focused on your Mercury. And then next year, 2025 or 6, you're going to be focused on the sun. And your sun is your career, right? Like your sun in your chart is your career. So right now it's studying, it's school, it's the 9th house, things at a distance, studying, school, knowledge, philosophy, your place in this world. And then you're going to focus on the sun, which is really get a job in your career. And that's what's going on. That's your action for the next couple of years. You were in a Venus thing. Oh, wait, my bad, Ruhani. I can't even see this thing. No, my bad, Ruhani. I can't see it. Wait, stop it. Ruhani, everybody calm down. Ruhani, you're not in a Mercury thing. You're in a Venus thing. I can't see my eyes are not so good. So my eyes aren't that good. But you're in a Venus thing right now. Right? Mercury's purple. Venus is green. So it's Mercury Venus, right? I'm not seeing it very clearly. It's a little blurry in my eyes. It's so small on my screen. So Mercury Venus. So you should be doing your Venus right now. You should be full on Venus right now. Full on. Full on. So you, Ruhani, full on Venus right now. You should be looking for love. You should be looking for love and money and success and wishes that come true and, you know, dreams and your career and groups of people and like getting pregnant by like rock stars and stuff, like, or like rich people. Like, this is really good. This should be a good year for you. Mind you, you're going through, holy jeez, look, oh no, this is your progression, right? This should be a good year for you. You're going through, you got a big change in your life coming. I'm very excited for you. Okay, next. Let me look at that one thing for a second first, and then we're going to move on. So sincerely, guys, you know, whether you guys like sincerely, I believe in the Dasha system. I believe in it. I do. It seems to work. Yeah, you too, right? Yeah. All right, check it out. You're about to go through you're about to enter into your Saturn return for the rest of the year. You can see it down here, right? Saturn at 17 degrees. This is it for you. This is it for you. Holy jeez, Ruhani. I don't see you not meeting somebody. Look, this Jupiter is going to be in your 5th house in like 2 weeks. Ruhani, you're getting pregnant in like 2 weeks. I swear. When did you gonna, were you, something is going to happen in about 2 weeks where you're going to become super romantic, super lucky in love. And you're probably going to either get pregnant or meet somebody. There's an order to that, right? You should meet somebody and then get pregnant. But the girls that I know, they tend to get pregnant before they meet me. Like, I'm just saying, people in my world do it backwards. But it looks like something incredible is going to happen to you. I see you meeting somebody. I see you meeting somebody and getting pregnant. That's what I do. That's what I see, Ruhani. It's going to happen in Gemini season. It's going to happen in June. Oh, my God. Well, that's lucky. You're going to be super lucky. Actually, you know what, Ruhani? Right now, today, you're super lucky. Hey, Ruhani, right now, today, you are super lucky. Is anybody seeing this? Not getting pregnant. That's right. Listen to your Uncle Sonny. Listen to your perverted Uncle Sonny. No getting pregnant. We're only having sex on the internet. That is the only way I'm doing it with anybody. After what happened to me recently and what I'm going through and all that financial stuff, I'm only getting pregnant on the internet. I mean, I'm only having sex on the internet. Yes, I find it costs more, but like, it's worth it. And it's a lot safer, although it cramps. Next month. Yeah, Ames, next month. Look at next month. You could... Ruhani, today, Today, Ruhani, today, you should buy a lottery ticket today. If you can do it, Ruhani, if you can do it. Oh, no, wait a second. No, I'm doing this. I'm all backwards. Okay, so let's do it again. Today is a very good day for Ruhani. Let me take a picture of this before I get all... my brains are all over the place. So you might meet somebody, Ruhani, you might meet somebody today. Seriously. Venus, this is what we've been talking about this week, right? We've been talking about this week. Planets that make angles, aspects to the angles. And it's happening right now. Look at that. Venus, it's happening right now, Ruhani. Super lucky. Are we lucky today? Ruhani, well, you guys at the 10 degrees. You guys are at the low Scorpios, the low number Scorpios. I don't know that you're super lucky. Something weird is going to happen to me. Ruhani is looking, Ruhani, astrologically, Ruhani is kind of lucky today. This is the transit for love and money. Would I say it's a lottery ticket transit? I wouldn't say that, but it doesn't hurt, right? Are Scorpios super lucky? Not necessarily. Christine, for you guys, so Ruhani has some kind of luck coming to her at 17 degrees, right? So something big is coming to Ruhani. But for you guys, Christine and Ruhani, you guys have to watch out. I think you guys have to watch out for this. This and this is going to be an inconjunct. So it's going to make you guys very busy. You're going to have to watch your health. Don't stub your toe. You know, clean up your bad habits. And something very aggressive and maybe potentially argumentative is going to happen in your day-to-day life. So I would say, like, for Scorpios, don't argue with the neighbors. Don't argue with anybody. Just put a lot of energy into doing what you do, and it's going to be okay. But for Christine and Ruhani specifically, you're probably going to feel that burst of Mars, and someone might rub you a little bit the wrong way. Now, Amy, on the other hand, she's fully prepared to be rubbed the right way this weekend. But she's a Leo, and Leos are going through the sexy bananas. Scorpios are going through an unexpected change in relationships and an attack on their day-to-day life. That's what's up. Hey, Angelica, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. All right, there we go. Next, keeping in the spirit of what the yeah, Ruhani, no open mouth. What? What? You can't get pregnant. Amy, that's bad advice. You can't get pregnant. You can't get pregnant like that. I would highly recommend that. I highly recommend it. Your neighbor called security against you 6 times, and you still haven't put up curtains yet. You still leave the door open when you're doing the thing, right? Okay, all right. Oh my God, Christine's gonna freak out. Oh my God, you guys, when I tell you guys this doesn't give you permission to go freak out and beat up on your boyfriends. A little bit, a little bit, but not that. Loud music, yeah, drowning out the what? Oh my God, yeah, loud music. No kidding, no kidding. Yeah, at 3 in the morning. I know exactly why you need loud music at 3 in the morning. It is. It's like, all right, next. Yeah, the music is so embarrassing. Yeah, try turning it. Yeah, really, really. All right, next. Yeah, we all know why you were doing the loud music. Yes. All right, next. All right, let's go do the thing. Let's do the thing. Let me talk a little bit more about this stuff that we're going through. No, Sonny, it's not like that. I was horny. Beyonce. Sonny, it's not like that. I really like that song. Okay. I do too. Okay, we're going to read about the sun in the 10th house. We're going to read about this right now for Ruhani. And I'm going to tell you guys. I'm giving you guys some of the... I'm reading you guys some of my notes because I used to teach, and so here we go. You guys ready? Are you guys ready? This is the thing. Actually, I want to try and pull this down so I can read the chat as I read this, but can I do that? Oh yeah, I could do it just like this. Everybody come say Uranus. What? 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 Why don't I pound it into your ass? Oh my God. Chill it out. You make me say Uranus one more, I'm gonna pound it into your ass. Yeah, I'm gonna pound it into your ass and it'll come out your mouth. All right, next. Actually, I gotta get some coffee. Everybody chill out. When will you teach you? Oh my God. Ruhani, I can't teach you right now because my hands are sore. Once I get my strength back and I'm able to give you a good solid spanking, then I'll be ready to teach again. But there's no sense in putting the cart before the horse. There's no reason for me to start teaching again if I can't properly discipline the class. So until my hand is strong enough to spank your ass, I can't teach. It's just the way it is. You guys should know all that. All right, I'm gonna get some coffee. Everyone calm down. Amy's like, holy geez, Sonny's class has changed. Yes, it has. my class has changed quite a bit since the divorce. So it's like, my class has changed since my third divorce with 2 different girls. I'm gonna be back in a sec. I'm gonna get some coffee and some like value. I was starting to get aggressive. Everyone calm down. Beyonce. Deets, I'll refill your cup. You better believe I'll put something in your cup. Like it's Halloween sweets. All right, everybody cool. Back in a sec. All right, here we go. Check 1, 2. So Sun in the 10th house. Here we go. So Ruhani is born with the Sun in the 10th house. So here are the key words for the Sun in the 10th house. Memorize. High status in government. Ruhani, you're supposed to receive high status in government. Sun at the very top, 10th house. Intelligent, obviously you're smart. Government work. Recognizes their own hard work. Well, Ruhani's successful. Sun in the 10th house people tend to be problems to the mother, right? And their own relatives become opponents. Watch this. When the sun is in the first house, it takes away from the 7th house. So sun in the first house people, they tend to get divorced, right? Sun in the first, problem in the 7th. We looked at it yesterday. Sun in the 11th, these people tend to have problems with kids. They have miscarriages, or their kids run away, or they like abortions and stuff. Sun in the 10th is going to cause problems in the 4th. And the 4th house is home. And your mom, Ruhani was probably a holy terror to her mom, right? Like I still can't believe that her mom didn't, Ruhani hasn't been married by her mom. I'm not sure what the hell is going on. It says government service is a must. Government service a must. Excellent behavior, recognition from government. Generous, right? Generous. Ruhani's generous. She is generous. Enjoys the life. All types of happiness. Oh man, I want to give you all types of happiness. Oh, whoa. Sonny, calm down. I can't. I can't. Happiness from progency, which is what? Your family, and conveyance. Happiness from progency and conveyance, which I think means you're going to inherit some money. Your parents, family money is going to be good. Sun in the top of the chart there. Sun at the top in the 10th house. Angry disposition. You're going to be angry. Progress in politics. Successful administrator. Happiness from the father and relatives. Sun in the 10th house. Jewels, full of jewels and gems. It says, Sun in the 10th house. Separation from near relations, right? Separation from near relations, or from a very dear object at 19. So at 19 years old, you were separated from your family or from an object, or like your dog or something. Sun in the 10th house people are famous in education at 18 years old. So Ruhani probably won some big scholarship at 18. Suffering to the father at age 28. So watch out, Ruhani. Something's going to happen to your dad at 28. It says you're going to be fortunate at the age of 30. It says you have the potential to be very famous, obviously. Here we go. In a female horoscope, recognition by government, devoid of happiness from the father, right? Problems with the 4th house, right? Devoid of happiness from the father. Aesthetic, you should look really good, but watch out. Always suffering from ill health, right? Sun in the 10th for women, suffering from ill health. There's an interest in dancing and singing, and you guys are charitable. Oh, you died last year when you were at 28. Ouch. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, my condolences. Everybody died last year. Yeah, well, that's my notes, man. That's the notes. That's the sun in the 10th, if anybody wants to know that. And if anyone has a sun in the 10th, that's how it plays out. Next, let's go look at some more fun stuff. Shall we do this 11th house thing? Shall we go look at Venus and Mars in the 11th house? Where's your moon? Your moon is in the 2nd house. Moon just means you run hot, cold, right? Moon in the 2nd house is going to say you have problems with eyesight, problems with hearing. It's in Pisces, so you're very dreamy. You like to help people. You're a natural healer. You're a gifted psychic. It's by Saturn, so you repress your emotions. Saturn's retrograde, which is not good, so you're a little bit of slack ass sometimes when it comes to money, although you run hot and cold with money. Let's see what else we have here. Inessa, yeah, Inessa, last year was rough. You don't have to show emotions. I'm psychotic. I don't recognize emotions anyways. You don't have to show your emotions because I don't care. No, I'm just teasing. I just tease. Moon in the second house. You guys ready for Moon in the second house? Moon in the second house. Here we go. A number of sons. Ruhani's going to get pregnant with a number of sons. Here we go. Happiness. Enjoys the good life. Good health. Moon in the second house. Weakness for women. Ruhani's going to have a weakness for women. Enjoys with family and very, very beautiful. Moon in the second house are pretty people. Moon in the second house. They like foreign land, right? Moon in the second house, people travel. They have a lot of endurance. They're fortunate, obviously wealthy. They're talkative. They can be talkative. Luck helps them at age 27. At age 27, these guys become lucky. They enjoy the company of beautiful females, and charm attracts the opposite sex. So with Ruhani, sex sells for sure, right? First and second house, sex sells. Wealth stays permanently at home. Moon in the second house people can have problems talking, right? They can have problems with their words. There's a loss of money through sister or daughter. See, you would think that would be like the third house, but I'm telling you guys, this type of astrology is we got to stretch it around a little bit. So it says we would think that would be a third house, but they have it listed as a second house. All right. Loss of money through sister or daughter. If with Mars, no. Possible financial gain at 27. Okay, in a female horoscope, the moon in the second house is prosperous. Ruhani, you should be prosperous. You know, except you have that retrograde Saturn there. So you're prosperous. It's good for the father, good for a husband. Yes and no. Good character, right? Polite, very devoted to husband. Has her own principles and ways. Devotee, charitable. It says with the moon in the second house for women, you could have thyroid problems. You could throat problems and thyroid problems. Moon in the second house. All right, next. Let's go do the 11th, the 8th, the 11th house, the sexy stuff. I'm not going to do Mercury because fuck it, I don't care. Let's go. Moon. Next. Mars. Here we go, guys. Mars in the 11th house. I'm just taking some time and reading you guys some stuff, having some fun. I'm going to get back to studying, but I don't want to study by myself. So I'm studying with you guys. But you guys can't look at my notes because you guys didn't. My notes not for everybody. Here we go. Mars in the 11th. Mars in the 11th. Ding, 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 ding. Mars in the 11th. Wealthy. Destroyer of enemies. Nice. Mars in the 11th. Gain in business of animals. Ruhani, we should open up that bar in Thailand and you could be the mama-san. Because, like, look, gain in the business of animals. Or we could open up a petting zoo, which is the same thing. My kind of petting zoo. All right, next. Next. Mars in the 11th house. Love of justice. Mars in the 11th house. Brave. Mars in the 11th house can be quarrelsome and angry. However, Mars in the 11th can also be patient and ambitious. These guys enjoy high status and don't suffer very often. Once again, gain from government or working with the army. You'll have a palatial house, which means you're probably not going to come and live here very long. This place is the smallest house in the neighborhood. Oh, man. Patient, ambitious, enjoys high status, does not suffer. Gain from government, working with the army, palatial house. collection of vehicles, land, gold, copper, melodious voice, fortunate at the age of 24, successful if your own money is used, but a loss if someone else's money is used. Okay, heads up with that. Gain from businesses in vehicles, Ruhani, and dairy products. So you might want to pass on the wheat and get back and look more into the cows and the milk. Fond of good food, always speaks the truth. Yeah, it's okay. Fortunate. Help by friends. Help through friends. Ear problems. You have to watch out for hearing problems, ear problems, Ruhani. And in a female horoscope, wealthy, prosperous, progeny. I guess that's help from... I don't even know what that means. Let me look it up. I think it means fortunate through your kids. Yeah, through your kids. So you're going to be fortunate through your kids. What the hell is my thing? So you're going to be fortunate through your kids. And conveyance, which is inheriting money. Happy gains, no desires other than sexual. Good nature, religious, devoted to her husband. And one more thing, Mars, guys, Mars in the 11th. Mars in the 11th can also be abortions, right? So Ruhani, be careful. Mars in the 11th could easily mean abortions. Remember, this energy here, 11th house energy, takes away from 5th house energy, right? So if Mars is over there, that could lead to abortion. So watch out. All right, next. All right, next. Rebel, pet the cat. What? 24, right? Yeah, special gains at the age of 24 and 25. Next, let's look at Venus up there. And then we'll take it. And then, what? How long was it? We have a couple more minutes. Here we go. Venus in the 11th. Gains in all undertaking. Venus in the 11th. Gains in all undertaking. Handsome, polite, famous, lover of truth, wise, wealthy, lucky. Right? Lucky, right? Lucky, 11th house. Deals in jewelry, fond of gems, well-educated, popular, comfort of vehicle, lucky after marriage, high status, relations with a number of females. Nice, nice. Once again, luck favors at the age of 22 and financial gains at the age of 24. Enemies are always afraid. Expert in Ruhani, expert in policies and dancing. So there you go. You're expert in policies and dancing. You are an expert in policies. Extremely handsome. Venus in the 11th house. Extremely handsome. It's in Scorpio. Venus is fine in Scorpio. You might have gains. You might have gains in sinful deeds. Okay, just saying. Okay, here we go. In a female horoscope, wealthy, happy, more number of daughters, influential, prosperous, always interested in gaining knowledge, gains without any fault, knowledge of religion, owner of a number of houses, knowledge of dancing, beautiful, jovial, and fun in the sack. Yeah. You know what, Ruhani? You don't actually have sex business you don't actually have sex work in your chart. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, you don't have sex worker in your chart. And I gotta tell you, I gotta say, I think I've seen more sex worker charts than almost any other astrologer. So, well, I'm just saying, maybe not, but you don't really have sex worker in your chart. You don't really have a lot of bisexuality in you have a little bit of curiosity. You have curiosity. You have a little bit of perversion in your chart, like a little bit of Like you're a Scorpio. Like you're a Scorpio. So you have a little bit of perversion in your chart. You have a lot of obsession in your chart. You have obsession where you get obsessed. And if anyone has anything at 29 degrees, they're going to become obsessed with you. You also can easily obtain psychic connections with people as well, right? Like on the same wavelength, read people's minds. You have that in your chart. So, you have sex cells. You have sex cells. You have being sexy in your chart, but you don't really have sex worker in your chart. So, like, just to let you know. All right, next. Inessa's Venus is in the second. So's Daniela's, but Daniela has a retrograde Venus in the second. It's a tricky one. Brandy has her Venus in the first, right? She's super pretty, and she makes her money being pretty, but it's a retrograde Venus. Those two girls have retrograde Venuses, and it creates problems. All right, that's the action, guys. Any questions? I guess we'll call it. I mean, that's been an hour and a bit. I guess we did our work for the day. I did Ruhani stuff. I explained progress charts to you guys. We looked at Ruhani's progress charts. We identified her seasons. She doesn't have any season coming up anytime soon, so we'll screw around with that a little bit. But her Vedic Dasha says very much this is a time for love for her. And the astrological transits indicate she's going through a Saturn return. In addition to all of that, Ruhani is very lucky in love today. Today, Ruhani is lucky in love. She should get out. She should buy a lottery ticket today. But I'm telling you, in about 2 weeks, Ruhani enters into a full-on year season of love, according to the transit. So not by progression, but by transit. And she should have a very romantic year. I do expect her to get married next year. I think she's going to meet somebody like today. She's probably going to meet somebody this week, and Ruhani might very sincerely get pregnant and married this summer. Okay, there we go. All right. You guys are super welcome. Deets, you are super welcome. Deets, I can't do your chart yet because, like, I can't. Deets, to do Deets takes. Deets, can you tell me what type of cancer you had? So, because I'm going to go look for it in your chart. But when I'm looking for things like cancer in charts, in the books, there's a lot. There's a lot. And I'm going to look at certain things, like what happens with certain signs and things they have to watch out for. But different cancers are caused by different things. But if you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to talk about it. I don't want to, like, I'll go look. I'll go look. But I have to look with the book open because there's, like, there's a lot. Actually, it's the same. I did the same with Pam, right? For Pam's illness, I sent the books to Pam because Pam is a doctor. So she knows what to look for in her body. But for me, I don't know what to look for. Skin? All right, I got you, Deets. I'll look for some kind of skin cancer. All right, I got you. Skin is plenty good enough. Because the astrology will lead me into certain things. Like my mom was a Gemini, gallbladder cancer. It started in her gallbladder. Very common for Gemini. If it's that's a Mercury cancer. And so we deal with it. Now, Pam has heavy water and, she's looking for how to do that. And for Deets, I'll go get her chart and I'll look for cancer of skin. All right. Well, that's what I like to do. I like to research. I like to help you guys, and I like to do research. And I like to look at pretty girls get naked on the internet, because, like, that's what the internet is for. This is what, I don't know why you guys are watching astrology. I'm supposed to be in the newspaper. You're supposed to be reading me in the newspaper and watching people get naked on the internet. You guys just doing it fucking ass backwards. All right. Oh, shit, I swore again. Beyonce. All right, what are you guys talking about? All right, that's it. Any more questions? We'll be back tomorrow for readings and stuff. I'm going to do my best to come on around lunchtime during the week and do little readings like this. It's, the plan was to, you know, for the guys in the East Coast to hang out when they're on lunch. And, you know, for the guys on the West Coast to, you know, hang out when they're getting dressed and getting ready to go to work. And that's the plan with me coming on at this time. And so that's what I'm going to do. So that's what I'm going to do. Go to the gym in the morning and then come back and hang out with you guys. Also, you know, so because I like to hang out with you guys when Devon is carrying the mail. I like to, you know, when Brandy is doing her makeup, you know, when Ruhani is like watching porn. It's nighttime in Germany. Relax. Don't make it weird. All right, everybody cool? That's the action. That's the action. Amy, don't get no blisters when you practice in the working on your next. Oh my God. Don't get no blisters working on your rub, girls. When you're working on your rub game, make sure you don't get no blisters. Seriously, it's bad enough. It's bad enough that my personality's chafing. Make sure you don't give yourself a blister. Okay. You want some book titles? Deets. Oh, Deets. Those are all capital letters. Stream Elements is going to wipe you out. Oh, no. How did you survive that? Stream Elements is slow. Oh, man. How did you survive the cat? Oh, man. Yeah, Amy, no blisters. No blisters. Ow! Ow! Hey, how'd you get those blisters? How'd you get that blister on your finger? You don't, you know, what? You typing a lot? With one finger? I've been typing a lot with one finger. I developed a blister. All right, everybody calm down. Coconut oil is the way to go. Oh, it's have a great day. Oh, thanks, Deets. My God, Deets is like 65, right? And Deets is like hitting us with the cool slang, with the cool modern anagrams. With the cool, oh, Deets. Oh, man. Oh my God, you guys know all about the oils. I can respect that. I can respect that. I'm gonna go do some research on skin cancer and astrology. You guys go talk about blisters. Okay. All right, everybody calm down. And with that, yeah, Deets is 62 and she knows all the cool lingo. How come you guys didn't know what HAG did? Hey, how come you didn't know what HAG did? How come you guys don't know what that means? Oh man. All right, everybody. Deets spends a lot of time keeping up with the cool kids. It's something Sonny doesn't do. Oh, man. All right, everybody calm down. Stay out of trouble. That's the action, guys. I'll see you guys a little later. Wishing everyone the best from thesunnyside.net. I'm Sonny. Wishing everybody a super duper, super amazing day. And I'll see you soon. Good luck, guys. Have an amazing